so back in Vancouver, had to stay at a hostel last night. It was pretty shit. It was $45 a night. 45 bucks a night. I mean, it used to be 28, but I guess it's summer season or whatever. It's kind of a bit strange being in a hostel after so long. The last time I was in a hostel, I was in Peru, pretty much. But it's amazing. I thought I knew jack all about this town, but after being away and I guess being in Saskatchewan, I guess, it's amazing how much I actually do know about it. And it's, you know, it's been a few years now. It's pretty interesting to me. So I'm going to catch the SkyTrain out to Bridgeport, and then I'm going to go see West Marine. So I'm going to head out there and go check some prices out for a, they've got a good deal on an EPIRB. So I'm going to head out there and see what they got before I head out to the boat. So of course I've got an hour and 10 minutes to wait until they open. I'm basically here because they got a deal on EPIRBs until the end of the month. And I think they're $469 bucks with a $100 rebate. Or if you don't take the rebate, you can get $180 worth of emergency gear. Like, I think there's a strobe, there's a dash bag, a drop bag, and a couple of waterproof phone cases and shit like that. I'm here to find that deal, and then I'll also speak to them about the Revere selection of life raft. Unfortunately, I don't think I can afford an offshore life raft. I have to get a coastal one. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I was under the impression that the only thing that defined an offshore from a coastal life raft was the equipment on board, you know, like the offshore one's got a fishing rod and rations for more days at sea, you know, more seasickness pills, more flares, you know, to provide you with aids for more than a day or two, you know, because you're further out and it might take longer to be rescued. But if I've got all that gear in a grab bag, why do I need it in the life raft? Because they cost about $1,000 more. It's fucking ridiculous. So anyway, well, thankfully the store owner came and I think he was wondering why I was sitting out the front of his shop like a homeless bum. But he came out and seen what I wanted, and we actually went in. It's not open for another hour, but he let me in and we had a chat. And because his store is so small, the West Marine branch, he didn't have life rafts and he didn't have EPIRBs. But we had a good chat and he's pointed me in the right direction, and now I'm heading to West Marine on 2nd Ave. So I'm going to take the SkyTrain again, head down to Olympic Circuit or Olympic Village or whatever it's called. Probably head down to Olympic Village and then walk down to 2nd Ave. So things were going pretty good, and I found the first West Marine. Then I jumped on the SkyTrain. They didn't have what I needed, so I jumped on the SkyTrain again. Went to Olympic Village. I just went to 2nd Ave, West Marine. And that promotional deal is a load of bullshit. It's for the US only. And then they chuck on Canadian prices. And so the EPIRB went from $469 to $530 with no rebate. The life raft situation is a little bit more grim than what I thought. They can't get the quote for the aviation life raft until I give them an order number, so I got to go and find some internet, go on the website, because they won't do it. I mean, the website's right there, but they won't do it. And you know, you're trying to spend fucking $2,000 with these wits. You know, do they want the $2,000 or not? Anyway, so, and the other thing is, once they do get the order number, that's going to take 8 weeks, 2 months. I need it next week. Six-man, geez, it looks small. No idea what that is. Right, so I just went to the competitors, and I was in there for about 20 minutes. No one's even fucking serving me. And so annoying. There's no such thing as a life raft for $1,200 except in the US. And then you got to pay for the import tax. It's fucking depressing. They just had one there. It's $2,300. It wasn't offshore, and it can be available in 2 weeks. It's like getting blood out of a stone, I tell you. I'm gonna go to the coast this weekend and talk to my mate Gary and see what's going on with the rest of the stuff. I'm just walking around in the rain for the time being. Which has been a bit of a struggle again, but I'm almost at Lion Gate. Well, here we are doing the walk again through the marina, and it looks like all the money that I've been sending to the marina through the post has actually been arriving, so that's really good, because there was like 2 months, I think, or 3 months that I sent checks for. I'm grateful that it's arrived, because that was a lot of money that I was sending via snail mail. Where's my boat? Oh, there it is. I can walk past it, what ain't you? Well, we're back on board, and Dennis hasn't been, the sailmaker has not been. Thought he would have. Hopefully he doesn't take too much longer. Like, he might be booked out with orders now, it's summer. I don't really need any more kickbacks at the moment. Well, it's only been a few months, and I can't remember where I've put all my stuff, like where things are on the boat. So while I got the boat charging, I'm gonna take a bag of rubbish out, and just little bits of stuff are everywhere, and like that can definitely go. And then I know I've got to sort out some accommodation, because I don't have any accommodation really in Vancouver, and I'm not spending $45 a night at a hostel that's booked out anyway. But then I've got to get on the internet, which I don't have internet, and maybe I'll go down to Macca's and McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi. But one thing I do really want to do, try again, is lobbing the mainsail down to north, which I don't know where it is, but I'm going to take it to Leach McBride, which we've already been there and done that, and hopefully they're open. It's only 1 o'clock, so I'm going to try that and ask them where it is, because I really needed to get that sail replicated, and it hasn't happened, and I need to get it underway, because like I could be leaving in 15 days, like, you know, 20 days. You know, once the 1st of August comes along and the boat's in the water and I haven't got anywhere to put it, I'm going to be on board, and it's going to make it even harder to get all this stuff done. I might as well just start sailing down to the Gulf and waiting for September to roll around down in the Gulf before I actually head offshore. It's down to California. I've really just achieved nothing today. And if I had that Coldplay song called Fix You, I'd probably play it right now.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in